Welcome to my channel. My name is Ria and today we're going to talk about the new moon happening in the sign of Aquarius. New moons bring in new energy and this one's happening in Aquarius, so Aquarian themes will be highlighted. Aquarius is the sign that's to do with the future. It's to do with science, tech, innovation, rebellion. It's the sign of being authentic. So these are the big themes that can be highlighted with this new moon in Aquarius. If you see the chart, Aquarius is pretty highlighted anyway. We have Pluto there, Mercury is there, and this new moon is there. And if you've been watching my previous videos, you know that Pluto is now finally for good in the sign of Aquarius. And I'll backtrack a little bit and just go over Pluto one more time because it's important. Pluto is a very slow moving planet. It spends a long time in a particular sign. So since 2008, it was in Capricorn. 2008 to March 2023, it was in Capricorn. March 2023, it entered Aquarius for the first time. Then it went back into Capricorn. Then Jan 2024, it re-entered Aquarius again. September 2024, it went back into Capricorn. November 2024, it re-entered Aquarius for good. And it will stay in Aquarius for almost 2 decades. What does all this mean? All this means that we have ended a major chapter of our lives that was there from 2008 to 2023, 2024, and we've begun an entire new chapter that we've been seeing glimpses of since March 2023. And now that new chapter is coming to life in a big way, and that's because Pluto is in Aquarius for good. We had the Sun-Pluto conjunction for the first time a few days ago. That was the birthing. That was the birthing of this new chapter in our lives. It was the birthing of a new world, so to speak. And now we have this new moon in Aquarius, which will highlight this new chapter, this new world even more. So it's extremely important. And if you look at the chart, Mercury just met up with Pluto as well. Mercury is our mind. Mercury is the little things in our lives. It's information as well. And it just met up with Pluto in Aquarius. And what this can mean is maybe we went through a mental transformation to assimilate this new Pluto in Aquarius energy. It can also mean information was revealed in some way, because Pluto likes to dig things up and it just met up in Mercury. So this can mean information coming to the surface connected with Aquarius. Aquarius is to do with science, it's to do with technology, it's to do with innovation, it's to do with all these things. So maybe some information coming to the surface regarding these things can happen in our personal lives. It can be maybe something that we might have shut away in our minds becomes more apparent, becomes more visible to us again. So there is one aspect that I want to mention that this moon is making, and that's a trine to Jupiter. Jupiter is a magnifier. It's the planet that's a benefic planet. It's the teacher, it's the guru. So what this can mean is that this Aquarian energy, the new moon in Aquarius, is even more highlighted. Jupiter is magnifying it. It can also mean that there's a lesson in there for us with this new moon. It can also mean that something positive can take place with this new moon. So that's that. The second thing I want to talk about is the abundance of Pisces, right? The abundance of Pisces right now. Rahu just entered Pisces, right? We have Neptune there. Neptune's been there for a long time. Venus is there and Saturn's been there since 2023 March. So a lot of Pisces. Pisces is the end of the zodiac. It's the last sign. It's the past. It's the subconscious. It's spirituality. It's creativity. It's design. It's mental health. It's creative writing. All these things are Pisces. So Piscean energy is very highlighted. And if I had to sum it up, I would say that this is a big ending going on, right? So many planets in Pisces, what are they doing there? They're saying close it out, wrap up the past in your mind and your subconscious, whatever remnants are there, close it out. And that's because this year into next year is the year of the new. It's a new world, it's the new coming in, and one of those new things has already come in with Pluto in Aquarius, and towards the end of the video I will explain and talk about a little bit why there's so much new coming in. But what this Pisces energy is saying for us is close it out, let it go, surrender to what's coming up, right? It's also asking us to go deep into our subconscious and maybe figure things out. So that's happening as well. And a few days after this moon, we'll have the North Node, Rahu and Neptune meet up. They're already very close. Rahu is a magnifier as well, right? It's magnifying this Neptune in Pisces. It's conjuncting it. So this can mean that there's a lot of Piscean energy, and I just told you guys what Pisces is. A lot of emphasis on closing out the past. It's a very creative, spiritual energy, so there can be a lot of spirituality, a lot of energy to tap into our spirituality. On the not so positive, Neptune Pisces is confusing. It can bring delusions, it can bring illusions, it can be deceptive. So on the negative, this can feel confusing, this can feel like things are not as they seem, there can be trouble seeing what's actually happening. That sort of thing can be there as well. So we do have this coming up. Interestingly, in Vedic astrology, we have Saturn that rules Aquarius, right? In Vedic astrology and traditional rulership, Saturn rules Aquarius. And in Vedic astrology, Rahu co-rules the sign of Aquarius, and both of them are in Pisces. Just thought I'd mention that. So that's there. And something about Rahu is that it's karmic, right? Both the nodes of the moon are karmic, Rahu, Ketu. And now it's meeting up with Neptune. So there can be this feeling of destiny at play. Because whenever Rahu, Ketu are there is an element of destiny at play. And I just think we need to keep that in mind. Now, the next thing I want to mention is the fact that Mars is retrograding, right? It's been in retrograde since December 2024. And Mars is aspecting Chiron in Aries. Mars rules the sign of Aries. Mars retrograde can feel like we're holding back. It can feel like we're a little stuck. It can feel like the things that happen easily for us normally, the things that we can take action on normally, very easily, are a little harder than usual. Because Mars is the planet of action, our initiative, and now it's retrograde. But it's an opportunity for us to go back to the past and review things that we've already worked on rather than take action on new things. So that's one purpose of Mars retrograde. Nonetheless, it can feel like we are being held back, and it is square in Chiron. Chiron is the planet of self-healing, and it's the planet of self-healing through us feeling our pain, right? It's that energy that says, deal with it, face your pain, face your fears, and then get over it. So this may not be the best feeling, and again, this can feel like things are not happening, or we are not able to make things happen as we are used to. So that's something to consider as well. Now, what I really want to talk about in this video is the fact that this year into the next, there will be a lot of changes. I have already talked about the Pluto in Aquarius change, right? We also have Neptune at the end degrees of Pisces. Uranus is going to finish up with Taurus. And Saturn here will also go through Pisces pretty fast, the remaining 13 degrees of Pisces pretty fast. So this year, we will see all the outer planets in new signs. Pluto is already in Aquarius. Neptune will enter Aries. Uranus will enter Gemini. Saturn will enter Aries as well. So we will see a lot of new energies coming up. And next year we have the Saturn-Neptune conjunction in the sign of Aries at 0 degrees. So we are building up to a lot of the new, and that's why I had said that right now with so much Pisces, there is an emphasis on endings. There's an emphasis on letting go of what doesn't work for us anymore, of closing the past out so that we don't have to take it with us into the future when all the outer planets are in different signs. So I'll keep it at that for this new moon. And to sum it up, I would say that this is yet another step or yet another activation, you can say, of the Pluto and Aquarius energy, which is in a way a new world. It's a new world coming in. So I hope this video was useful, and I will see you guys next time. Have a great day. Bye.